In the third chapter of Lacan's Seminar 2, he introduces these three levels of experience. They are three layers of ordinary human experience, he says, and the three levels are imaginary, symbolic, and real. The imaginary level sounds like fantasy, but he means image. So this is the level of perception, seeing and hearing and smelling and feeling, tasting, touching. According to Lacan, in our experience, this level, the imaginary, is something humans share with animals. Humans also see, hear, smell, taste, touch. But humans are different than animals with the next level, which is the symbolic level. So we have language, and language makes the first level complicated. So even though we are similar to animals because we can see and hear and taste and touch and feel, we are also special because when you add the symbolic level, now there are new objects in the world, new items in the world. For example, before language, before the symbolic level, if you think about cash, there can be no cash. But whenever you have language, you can say this is $1, and then it can be for exchange. Also, other complicated ideas like a country, you can only have because of language, and then you can see a country, but an animal can't see a country or a homeland because they don't have this language level, the symbolic level. Okay, so we have the imaginary level, symbolic level, and then there is this level Lacan calls real, or the real. This is a little difficult to explain, but it is basically like things in the world that escape our knowledge. So, for example, our minds are very complicated and we don't understand their functioning. And probably in some way we could never understand their functioning. Also, there are contradictions to experience. For example, there is no answer to the question, what does a room look like when I walk out of a room? There is no answer to this question. But we assume it's still going to have a shape and a size and so on. So the real is this level that goes beyond the imaginary and the symbolic. And it is this level that is deep and we can't exactly know how the world functions at this level. Now, Lacan believes that the unconscious is also functioning at this real level. So our minds are functioning and we don't understand their functioning. Now, according to Lacan, what the symbolic level can help us do is it can serve as a messenger between this imaginary level and this real level. The symbolic level is in the middle. So whenever people have some kind of problem or conflict, it is at this real level. And in psychotherapy or in interpretation, you try to do your best to discover the problem at the real level and bring it to the symbolic level. That is Lacan's idea. Now, it's a strange idea, but that is the basic idea that he introduces in this third chapter. So again, you have the levels imaginary, symbolic, and real. They are the three levels of human experience. And the major level that we need to function at as humans and that is unique to us is the symbolic level. And any problems we have are at the real level and then are brought into the symbolic level. That is one of Freud's ideas. He also thinks you can have problems at the imaginary level that can get solved at the symbolic level. So that is just a introduction to this complicated relationship that Lacan thinks is how human experience functions.